Hello students, in this video we are going to study the third part Tea from Assam of the chapter Glimpses of India from our book First Flight. The lesson is about two friends Pranjal and Rajveer who are traveling to Pranjal's hometown Assam for the summer vacation. Assam is known as the tea country. It has the largest concentration of plantation in the world. During their journey, they discuss about the various legends that are known to have discovered tea. The story tells us about the popularity of tea as a beverage. The scene is set on a train station where a tea vendor asks the two friends if they would like to buy some freshly made hot tea. They decided to have 2 cups of tea, joining almost everyone else in their compartment. With this, Pranjal highlights the fact that almost 80 crore cups of tea are consumed every day throughout the world, while Rajveer remains surprised on listening to it. Indeed, tea is a popular beverage all over the वर्ल्ड. स्टोरी स्टार्ट होती है एक ट्रेन का स्टेशन है, वहाँ पे चाय वाला आवाज़ लगाता है और ये प्रांजल एंड राजवीर 2 कप चाय खरीदते हैं और ऑलमोस्ट उस कंपार्टमेंट में सभी लोग चाय पी रहे होते हैं और प्रांजल बताता है कि ऑलमोस्ट 80 करोड़ कप्स ऑफ टी पर डे कंज्यूम होता है. सो राजवीर काफ़ी सरप्राइज है इस फिगर को जान के और टी काफ़ी पॉपुलर बेवरेज है पूरी दुनिया में. As soon as the train started moving, Pranjal got engaged in reading his detective book. Both the friends were huge fans of detective books, but Rajveer chose to look at the scenic beauty at that moment. There was greenery all around, something Rajveer had never seen before. After the green paddy fields came tea plantations. As far as he was able to look, only tea bushes were visible, so much so that the narrator compared it to a sea of tea bushes. In the background, there were hills with dense forests. In between the tea plantations, there were orderly rows of tall and strong trees that were moving because of the wind. It was an amazing view. As the train was moving, next Rajveer saw was an ugly looking building with smoke coming out of it. It was a tea garden. Rajveer got excited, but Pranjal, who had seen all of it during his childhood, didn't match up to his friend's level of enthusiasm. Pranjal tells him that they have entered Assam, which is known as the tea country. The state has the maximum number of tea plantations in the world. Before visiting the tea country, Rajveer read a lot about tea and how it was discovered. There were numerous theories, and one of which was about a Chinese emperor who had a habit of drinking boiled water. Once upon a time, when he was boiling that water, few leaves fell into it and it tasted delicious. It is said that those leaves were tea leaves. So एक कहानी ये है कि एक चाइनीज एम्परर को गर्म पानी पीता था वो, और एक बार वो बॉईल कर रहा था पानी और उसमें कुछ पत्तियां आके गिर गई जो काफ़ी डिलीशियस टेस्ट की, और कहा जाता है कि वो पत्तियां चाय की थी. On being asked by Pranjal, Rajveer told another story about an Indian legend named Bodhidharma. He was a Buddhist monk who had cut his eyelids because he used to feel sleepy while meditating. Eventually, tea plants grew out of his eyelids, which, upon consuming after boiling with water, helped in getting rid of sleep. सो एक और स्टोरी राजवीर बताता है, जो इंडियन लेजेंड थे बोधिधर्मा, और वो अपने आईलिड्स को उन्होंने कट कर दिया था क्योंकि वो उसकी वजह से उन्हें स्लीपी फील होता था ड्यूरिंग मेडिटेशन, और वो आईलिड्स में से ही एक प्लांट ग्रीव किया और उसको अगर बॉईल करके पानी में अगर पिया जाए तो वो नींद से मुक्ति दिलाता है. So further, Rajveer highlighted a few facts that stated that tea dates back to 2700 BC and was first consumed in China. All such words such as chai and chini have been originated from Chinese language. Tea was introduced to Europe quite late in the 16th century, where it was considered to have medicinal properties. नाउ जो चाय का जो है वो इतिहास काफ़ी पुराना है, इट्स अराउंड 2700 BC, और पहली बार चाय चाइना में कंज्यूम किया गया था, क्योंकि जो ये वर्ड चाय, चीनी, ये सब चाइनीज़ लैंग्वेज से हैं. एंड टी जो है यूरोप में काफ़ी लेट 16th सेंचुरी में वहाँ आ गया, और इसको चाय को बेवरेज नहीं, वहाँ पे मेडिसिनल पर्पज से इसका यूज़ किया जाता है. The train had stopped and the boys reached their destination, where they gathered their luggage and deboarded the train, only to find a platform that was too crowded. Pranjal's parents had come to receive them. After almost an hour, they reached Dhekibari, Pranjal's tea garden, after taking a turn and making their way through a cattle bridge. Their tea garden was stretched upon a vast area of land. All the bushes were cut to the same height, and they had been taken care of. On the field, tea pluckers were seen wearing an apron and carrying the bamboo basket in order to pluck the freshly sprouted leaves. On their way to the fields, Pranjal's father gave way to a tractor that was loaded with tea leaves. On seeing this, Rajveer flaunts his knowledge by mentioning that this is the second sprouting period of the year that lasts from May to July and gives excellent yield. Pranjal's father, who seems impressed, replied that he seems to have done a lot of research before coming. Pranjal, who was excited about learning more about the amazing beverage, showed his intention for the same. Now यहाँ पे जो राजवीर है वो बताता है कि ये सेकेंड स्प्राउटिंग पीरियड है, जिसमें ये मई से जुलाई तक रहता है और काफ़ी अच्छी इसमें इल्ड होती है, पैदावार होती है. सो प्रांजल के फादर काफ़ी इम्प्रेस होते हैं कि उसने यहाँ आने से पहले काफ़ी होमवर्क किया है, और प्रांजल भी काफ़ी एक्साइटेड है इस अमेजिंग बेवरेज में, वो भी काफ़ी इंटरेस्ट लेता है. सो हियर वी कम टू द एंड ऑफ दिस पार्ट. थैंक यू.